Flag salute.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, for the May 20th meeting minutes, we'll review those next week since they're not ready. So I'll look for a motion to accept the warrants.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, discussion? All in favor?
I've not had a chance to review them yet, so I will abstain.
Okay, would someone read the announcements, please?
Yes. The planning board will meet on Wednesday, June 5th at 7 p.m. The Historical Society is hosting their annual penny auction, plant sale, and there will also be vendors with items for sale, and lunch will be served. It will be held from 9 to 3 p.m. at the Congregational Church. Come and support the Historical Society. The June vote will be held on June 11th from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. All ballot questions are available on the town website to view or are available at the town office. The Charter Commission will hold a public hearing on Thursday, June 13th at 7 p.m. to receive comments on the proposed draft of the town charter, which is available for viewing on the website. The transfer station will take brush for Limerick residents until the end of June. There will be a public hearing on Monday, June 17th at 7 p.m. for Libby's Farm, Inc., doing business as Libby & Son U-Picks at 86 Sawyer Mountain Road, tax map 14, lot 008, for a new application of the Class I restaurant, malt, spirituous, and Venus liquor license. This is a English test. This will be held here at the municipal building. The public is urged to attend. The select board meeting will follow. Reminder that the select board is meeting every other week until Labor Day. The appeals board has 2 vacant seats to fill. Please reach out to the select board admin if interested at 793-4475. As a reminder, if you're speaking at any meeting, please go to the microphone so everyone will be able to hear. As part of the hearing, a citizen policy, no personal attacks on any individual or firm, including town employees, town officials, or members of the public will be tolerated during any meeting. Please direct concerns about individual employees or town officials to the chairman of the Board of Select Persons outside the public meeting. And please stay current with town information by visiting www.limerickme.org.
Thank you. Okay, for department reports, we'll start with Dave McLean speaking for the Charter Commission Committee.
Good evening. Dave McLean, representing the Charter Commission. As you know, back in 22, the Board of Selectmen brought forward a proposal to put on the board, put on the agenda for the town meeting in March of 23 to establish a charter committee. And the charter committee was put on, and it was voted on by the people unanimously, and the board was seated. So just an update on where we are so far. We've met twice a month since the board came into inception, and we've had 1 public hearing so far, and that was back in the last summer, and where we received some comments, and we took those comments and we worked towards putting together a document. So there's been countless hours by the members researching documents from other towns, other charters, seeing what they have, making phone calls to see how they worked and where some of the bugs were in those charters. And a couple of the charters have been in place for 12, 15 years, and we asked those questions of what were in those charters originally that you updated, and a few of them just made some tweaks in those charters, and some of them made some major revisions. So we took that under consideration when we were doing the wording in some of the articles the document that we put together, just to make sure we didn't come across those types of issues there in this one here. So there's a lot to be learned from what other people have done as you move through. So we've had a number of invited guests at some of our meetings. We've had a few town managers that offered to come up and give us some guidance and some pointers and some of the things that they see are really critical in having a charter in a community, how it keeps things together, puts things in a document. And that was really, really helpful. We've met with the Board of Selectmen to get your feedback. We've also talked to a number of the members have talked to other people that have served before you guys on the board to see what some of the things that they might have suggestions on how a charter might work in the town. So we have a document, we think a fairly good one. We just got some wording back from Natalie, and it's got to be tweaked tomorrow. Fix those comments that she made are going to be fixed tomorrow, and we will have a final document, which we hope will be uploaded onto the town website on Wednesdays for people to view. So we have a second public hearing scheduled for next Thursday, the 13th, where we want to receive comments once people have read the document. And once that's completed, there'll be a third public hearing after, and we'll consider the comments that we take in the second public hearing for the final document before we present it to the selectmen towards the end of August with in the proposed charter. So we have a number of sections. The powers that are granted to the town by the state, town meeting and elections, all of that is in one section, so we don't have to look around at policies and procedures. It's all in one document. We have board members, eligibility, election terms, compensation, all those things are in one place. So if you had this on your desk, you could kind of scroll right through that, or whoever's in charge can scroll right through that and find what was written there and what was the intent there. We have administrative organization, how the town's laid out, boards and committees, petitions and referendum, business and financial provisions, all of those are in place, a recall, and amendments and revisions. So, and all of that's written out. As I said previously, the document should be, hopefully we'll finish it tomorrow and be able to upload that on the website so people can take a look at that. So just as a reminder, it's not a final document, it's a draft document. It's always it's a work in progress. So the feedback that we receive on the public hearing, the board will consider if we need to take some of those things and do something with some of those suggestions. So that is the extent on that. And before I leave, I want to thank the members of the commission for their tireless work, showing up in meetings, winter, summer, good weather like this, and all the work that they put into it and all the suggestions they had, not only at our meetings, but on phones, and somebody sees something, and somebody suggests something, and we take a look at that. We pass that stuff around. So I think we've done a good job. I think the members, it was a really, really good committee, and I was proud to serve on that. So any questions?
Nope, just thanks to you and the committee for all the work you've done.
Welcome. So it was a pleasure.
You've gone above and beyond running that committee and moving this forward, so
Yeah.
Huge thank you.
Yeah. So one last thing. I would ask that on the 13th, if you have the time, and I think it's really important that you be here for the hour or two that it might be here. I don't know how many people show up. Hopefully a lot of people show up. Hopefully people have a lot of questions, so we can answer those questions and maybe put anything that might be out there in the negative out there, that we can quell those rumors before they start, because I think we have a pretty good document here. And that's not just coming from me because I'm sitting on the committee or for the members. What actually Natalie's made that comment a number of times is that she deals with these things day in and day out, and she thought right from the get-go we had a really good head start on putting together a really good document. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next, we'll invite to the podium Mike O'Donnell from John O'Donnell Associates.
So again, I'm Michael O'Donnell. I work with John O'Donnell and Associates, and I'm here tonight to talk to the board who are also the assessors, about the value levels we're planning to set for the new taxable values that go into effect this summer. So, as some of you may have participated in this before, but if not, I'm just going to kind of start from the beginning so we don't lose anybody along the way. When we set tax values, we set them at one point in time. Now, obviously, the market values of properties are constantly changing, and there's no way for us to sort of take something that's one point in time and keep it fresh. So what we do